What's up, DC Nation? Welcome back to another video. And guys, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. So I release great DC content every day that you don't want to miss. Now guys, Flash Season 6. It's about a couple days away, like 3 days away before it returns. And it's been like a 2-month break, like trust me, it's been hard. But we've had Crisis, we've had Arrow, we have Supergirl, so it's enough to hold us over. But for Flash fans and myself, it's been really hard because like the mid-season finale, it wrapped things up, and honestly, it's like Season 6A, like the first 8 episodes, is like its own thing now. The only thing that's gonna connect it is pretty much Crisis. Like this is all post-Crisis, and we're moving into an entirely different story, which is really exciting. Like I'm happy Eric Wallace took over because he's a great showrunner so far, and he actually did a great idea of splitting up the season. Because that was the problem in Season 5 with Cicada. Like, Cicada wasn't a bad villain at first. Like, the first, 8 episodes, the first part of the thing, if they would have wrapped his story up there, it'd be a great villain, just like Bloodwork. Like, Bloodwork, if they extended his story out this whole season, he would have been another Cicada. But, since they didn't do that, and they gave him a good, condensed story with Crisis, with Flash dealing with his death, it was just perfect. And now, this season looks to be even more dope. The main reason I'm excited is just like the possibilities and the areas that they could go with the second half of the season. Like guys, if you haven't checked out my video about Kid Flash returning, Jesse Quick returning, and Gorilla Grodd returning, check out my top report right here, because that was like the previous news we got, and I'm not going to repeat my reaction here. Like, I'll just tell you, it's awesome to bring Kid Flash back, really awesome. And Jesse Quick, I'm hoping she's not dead. Like, I'm pretty sure they confirmed that she's like coming back, but I don't know if this is a different version of her. Did her version from Earth 2 die? Is Harry dead? I'm hoping they answer those questions. And obviously Gorilla Grodd is coming back in like episode 13. But with the release of episode 14, 15, and 16 titles, it sounds like they're going to be adapting a big storyline that was actually like really recent, like a couple years ago. And I actually have the comics, so I'm super excited. Like guys, I have all the Flash Rebirth comics. I've been buying them every 2 weeks, and it's really cool. And how like Joshua Williams has been doing it. Like Joshua Williams, he's not my favorite writer. Like his Batman Superman series, okay. And the Justice League Odyssey, not a big fan of it, but his Flash comic has been consistent all the way throughout. And I'm excited they're finally adapting it. But guys, pretty much, we already knew that episode 10 marathon, we're gonna see Iris, she's going on her own thing with like the Citizen, going after Black Hole, which we'll come back to Black Hole, alright? But then episode 11 looks to be like a Munich and Munette coming back, that one character from season 4, which I'm not a big fan of her. The girl who plays her, I can't remember her name right now, but she's from Battlestar Galactica, but she's a good actor. But I just didn't like her character in season 4. Like, they could make her better here. And Kill Frost has been great this season. I hope she doesn't really ruin it, alright? But I'm still excited though. I'm excited to see what they do with Black Hole, if they keep uncovering this. But in episode 12, the synopsis was released, and we find out Sue Dibney is coming in that episode. Like, she'll be there with Ralph, and if you guys don't know, they actually get married in the comics. They're one of the best couples in the DC universe, so it'll be cool to see that. But before we get to like the new stuff, episode 13, we know Gorilla Grodd's return. Yeah, so before we get to the new stuff, there's one thing I want to talk about real quick. With the marathon trailer. Now, we saw Diggle, that's been the big thing, and with Diggle and Arrow, with him finding like that green box, that's probably a Green Lantern ring, and I watched that Flash trailer again, just to check. And while I was checking for it to see if they showed his full hand, and if you look in the trailer, you don't see his hand at all, alright? Like, it's not really close up. It's not close enough that we can see, oh, there's no ring on that finger. No, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have that Green Lantern ring, and I'm really hoping, guys, that they do a Green Lantern and Flash team up. It doesn't have to be this season. Just like tease it, and by next season, introduce it. Wouldn't it be so cool if we get like a 2-parter? Maybe they could do like that 2-parter in the DC Rebirth comics where we have like Green Lantern and Flash, issue numbers 23 and 24. Yes, it's Hal Jordan in that, but replace it with Diggle, and they fight off like Multiplex, the character who showed up in like episode 2 of The Flash. That'd be some nostalgia, right? And then it could lead into like the Reverse Flash coming back. Man, so many different, like so much potential there. I'm hoping they capitalize on it. But guys, to the new information. We find out that episode 14 is titled Death of the Speedforce. Now, there's three things we could take out of this. The first thing is maybe they're like bring the Black Flash back from season 3, which I think would be pretty cool, and it would really be cool to see him come back because they did a great job with Black Flash, but he got out of the series way too quickly. Like, look, he was Zoom in season 2, and then like the next season, like season 3, and then Legends. That whole season of the Arrowverse, the Black Flash was like running around, and then he was just gone. He got destroyed by Killer Frost, which made Killer Frost look really badass.
Is it Barry?
Did something happen to him?
We don't know. 1 second, the telemetry was perfectly normal, and
then his vitals, they just stopped crashing.
We warned you.
But at the same time, we got no Black Flash ever since, so it'd be cool to bring him back. And that brings me to my second thing, which these two things are kind of in the same like way they could do it, is make an adaptation off the recent story arc, the Force Quest. Now, it's like that whole big story arc. Flash goes try to find like the Sage Force, the Still Force after Flash War, which I'll get to some theories on that later. But pretty much what happens in that storyline is we see like the Black Flash come back, and if he doesn't kill these other forces, the Speed Force will go gone. And actually, it's literally called Death of the Speed Force, that whole storyline. So not really Force Quest. Like, they could do that to like prepare for this, like they probably should. Like, not too much though, but it'd be cool to see that happen. But at the same time, this storyline was like prepared throughout a whole series of comics, like a lot of preparation. And there's actually a big story arc before that they did to prepare us for that. Actually, 2. There's the Perfect Storm and Flash War. And honestly, they shouldn't go with the Death of the Speed Force thing, because it's cool, but I think it should be layered down the line. So what I think they should go with is the Perfect Storm arc. And seeing as Girl Grodd's coming back, Kid Flash is coming back, Jake Garrick is coming back. Yeah, guys, Jake Garrick is alive. I'm so excited to see him come back. Like, wouldn't it be so cool? Jake Garrick, Kid Flash, Jesse Quick, 4 speedsters just like running and fighting off Girl Grodd, fighting out Black Hole, like, and Central Stage just like going down. That'd be so cool, because in the Perfect Storm story arc, pretty much Girl Grodd tries to take Flash's speed, and he actually is successful. He does it. And that's when Wally comes back, which he's like the different Wally, which is the Wally that I like. I still like the new Wally, but it's cool to see them interact. But they can have Kean Lostdale's, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but him come back, and he pretty much has to protect Central City with Jesse Quick, and have Jake Garrick help Barry get his powers back. And then we have Black Hole in the background, because that was a big thing, and Flash has really been setting that up this season. So it'd just be like the perfect thing. And if they do this, then they could probably start setting up the Flash War. Now we got some Mirror Master things, because we know Mirror Master is showing up in this season at some point. It'll be like a female version, so that should be pretty interesting, but I wonder how it's gonna kind of come into this story, because it's totally different from this whole Perfect Storm thing. But if they do this, if they make this happen, and they keep this story out going, maybe at the end of the season, they can have a cliffhanger that leads right into Flash War. Like, wouldn't it be so cool if we have Flash War next season? Alright? We got Ezra Miller's Flash coming to play. We got Wally West versus Barry. Shit, they can even make that the big crossover next year. Like, there's so much potential here. And even if they just do like half of that, I'll still like be excited and I'll like it. Like, I'm not gonna be disappointed if they don't go full on. Like, I don't expect them to go full on that. Like, honestly, the things that aren't confirmed right now is pretty much Ezra Miller. It's not confirmed he's coming back, but it's a big possibility, and it's a big theory that he could. And then Flash War, all the fans are like demanding it, and if they do it, that would get Flash back to like that season 1, like top. Alright? Like, right now, Eric Wallace is making the series come back. Like, season 4, kinda weak. Season 5 was better, mainly because of Reverse Flash, but still not back to that season 1, season 2 era. Season 3 was good, but it wasn't at that level. But season 6 has felt like that season 1, 2 era, which is really great. But they bring in Flash War, all this cool stuff, it'll make Flash come like that top show again on television. And that'd be really awesome, alright? But guys, in the comment section below, tell me what you think about this new released titles. Actually, guys, I forgot about episode 50 and 16. So episode 16 is like So Long Good Night, which is not that much to say about that, but there could be a death there. I don't know really, or something about a long game man. But episode 15 is the exorcism of Nash Wells. So we know Nash Wells will have like a big story arc in this, but it's not really sure yet. I'm pretty sure he's got a big story arc with like Allegra, maybe something that deals with like post-crisis, but that'll be a big Nash Wells episode, which that sounds exciting, but I'd rather have more perfect Storm story arc than that. But guys, in the comment section below, tell me what you think about all this released titles, everything. What do you think they should do? Should they do the perfect Storm story arc, the Force Quest, the Death of the Speedforce story arc, and most of all, should they go full on Flash War next season? But guys, if you liked the video, give a big thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, actually yeah, if you've been watching this whole video, then what are you doing, bro? Subscribe to the channel, so I release great discounts content every day that you don't want to miss. Alright guys, that's the video. Peace out.